We'll see. Well, we're breaking it down now. Thanks for the super chat. Oh, someone said Canelo hit the Tyson bell. When Floyd Mayweather was on his way out, did he take on a 23-year-old superstar Mexican fighter who was under Golden Boy?
Preach.
If you want to know how to be successful, you always look at the Trailblazers. You look at the people who blazed the trail ahead of you.
Thank you.
Floyd Mayweather blazed that trail.
Thank you.
Okay? Manny Pacquiao was talking about Conor McGregor. Floyd Mayweather blazed that trail. Superstar coming up. Manny Pacquiao want to really cement that he's greater than Floyd Mayweather.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Ryan Garcia.
Same as Canelo. Same as Canelo. Young, 23, 22.
Run tell that, huh?
So, my man Showbiz. He don't know me. I'm just a, I'm a small channel, but I love my channel. I love my supporters. But if you look at the link in the description below, I have a video months before he said this, right? Saying that it's not over until Manny Pacquiao says over with Mayweather. So this thought that I had was already said already. Listen, let me explain something. There's no new thought under the sun. Let me put this up here right now. There's no new thought under the sun. Everything is regurgitated in different styles. So for me to be stupid and be like, oh, I said it first, and then all of a sudden now I hear Showbiz saying it now recently. No, it don't get down like that, man. Okay? Because the only thing I said was McGregor. Manny Pacquiao want to fight McGregor because Mayweather did it, right? And he probably want to show the world that he could bust down McGregor in a heartbeat, right? But Showbiz just opened my eyes to another thing. With McGregor fighting Canelo at the age of 22 and 23. Wow. Yeah. So, and a lot of people say, oh, he fought Canelo when he was too green. Right? Okay. Maybe, maybe not, right? Because if you say Canelo will beat Mayweather now, okay. That's your opinion on whatever way it goes. It doesn't matter if it's a yes or no to that opinion, or who wins or who loses. It doesn't matter, right? But you could say that if Manny Pacquiao is still trying to get Mayweather and pull him out, right? That he could replicate what Mayweather did, but even better. All right? So, thank you, Showbiz. Letting me see another part besides Mayweather and seeing that he did fight Canelo at 22 and 23. Thank you for opening my eyes. I didn't remember. See, that's why I like to watch other channels, right? I like to watch other channels, and he knows a lot more than boxing than I do. But it's the thought that counts. It's the idea that counts. And I had this idea already months ago. And if you link in the description, you see me talking in my car, talking about it's not over. I made a video about this. It's not over until Manny Pacquiao says over. And if Mayweather went over there with Al Heyman and PBC, he went over there for a reason. Not because he wanted to, because he wanted Mayweather. So how you get under Mayweather's skin? Huh? Now, this thing that's going on now with this thing that's going on with today, January 23rd, right? With this fight with McGregor. Sometimes I get too hyped. McGregor and Dustin Poirier, all right? Now let's say these ifs. Let's play these if situations. Let's play the if situation with Manny Pacquiao. Now, if when it comes to Ryan Garcia, he said he has a big fight to announce. Did he announce it before the fight with McGregor? No. So that might be thinking and answering questions in between the lines. What is his big mega fight? Is it not Paul Logan, but his brother Jake Nate, whatever his name is, Jake Logan? Is it him? Is that the big announcement? Because if that's the big announcement, that should have been before before Dustin and McGregor. So I guess he's going to announce his fight after the McGregor fight. Now, another thing, McGregor, right? If he wins, he has the option on the table with Manny Pacquiao. Now, here comes another thing. Recently, McGregor said he's going to put that Manny Pacquiao fight on the back burner because I might not want to fight him because I'm looking to fight Khabib if he returns. And I gotta applaud McGregor. I gotta applaud him because the brother's like, listen, all these exhibition fights, I'm still here. I can still make this money. But I'm licking my chops for what's going on with this light? I'm licking my chops for Khabib. I want Khabib. I just want Khabib. Yeah, something was going on with the light I didn't like. Yeah, so I want to fight Khabib. I want that rematch with Khabib. I just want that rematch. And I applaud McGregor if he's putting Khabib first before he puts Manny Pacquiao first. Just being honest. And I hope that Manny Pacquiao, if he does not get the fight with McGregor, fine. Okay, let's not have no more surprises. It's been 2 years. You could get with Mikey. And then at the end of the year, please don't bring up McGregor. Just go for the unification. Because Manny Pacquiao, that's all that's left, man. That's all that's left. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. I'm a Pactard. Okay, whatever you want to call me, I'm a Pactard. I'm a diehard Pactard fan, okay? Whatever you want to call me, sticking stones, break my bones, but words will never hurt me at this point, okay? Because I'm going to live up to it. Let me tell you something right now. If Manny decides to do something that doesn't make sense to me, it does not make any sense to me, and he's just doing it for whatever reason he has, so be it. See, I'm not going to portray Manny Pacquiao. You know why? Just because of my personal feelings and what I want. I want the Spence fight, right? But if he decides to fight somebody with numbers, this and that, and all this buffoonery, it is what it is. Because Manny Pacquiao, you know what he did to me? You know what he did to me within my lifespan? He gave me great fights, man. So at this point, he could do whatever he want. Yeah, I know you hate to hear that. He could do whatever he want. Well, when can somebody do whatever they want? When can they prove enough to say he could do whatever he want now in boxing? If he wants to fight an MMA fighter, if he wants to fight, I mean, it's great for Mayweather, right? Right? Come on, man. Manny Pacquiao had over 70 fights, man. Like 772 fights, man. Come on, man. Past 50 fights, bro. Past 50 fights. And trilogies all over the place. And rematches. And he fought top-level champions, man. All over. 8 Division 5 lineal. So, if Manny makes me mad, I'm not going to be like, oh, man, forget him. Nah. Because he paid his dues, bro. He paid his dues. So, if he decides he wants to fight Mikey and retire, salute with honor. Love you, dude. Whatever. Because you did enough. You did enough. You did more than enough. But if you decide to fight Mikey, and then you decide to fight Errol, or if you do the same thing that Keith Thurman did, he was off for 2 years before he fought you, and you do the same thing that Errol Spence did, Errol Spence fought Danny Garcia after a car accident and being off 15 months or whatever, I can't recall, and just go straight into it, because you said he was slow, so, you know, you could do this, man. If he's slow, I'm pretty sure he's much faster. He's not that fast in your mind, okay? If you used to say that Keith Thurman was faster than Spence, listen, you fought him. Why would I argue with you? I'm not going to argue with you, right? If what's this guy name that fought both of them? Mikey. I think it's Mikey. No, it wasn't Mikey. Hold on, let me pause it and get my mind right. Oh, I got it. Chris Algieri. Okay? If he said he fought Spence and he fought Manny Pacquiao and he feels Manny Pacquiao is faster, well, he fought both of them. If Oscar De La Hoya thinks that Spence is slower and Manny Pacquiao could beat him, regardless, if he feels vindictive or mad that he didn't sign, Spence didn't fine with Oscar De La Hoya, doesn't matter what all that means. You know why? Because he fought. Fighting somebody and just saying something is different. He fought them. Okay? He fought Manny and he fought Manny, so you know exactly how Manny's speed is. Chris Algieri knows this. Okay? So the opinion from Chris Algieri saying, yeah, I think Manny Pacquiao is faster and this and that, and the opinion on Oscar De La Hoya, for some reason, I would say, yeah, De La Hoya is somewhat right, because at that time, Manny Pacquiao's speed was faster than what it is now when he fought De La Hoya. So, in that fact, I could see him saying he's faster. But at the same time, if he says he got the power, I believe it. The power's there. He felt the power. The proof is his face, lumped up. So I don't got no problem with that. I don't got no problem with that at all. And all I'm saying is, it's a possibility that Ryan could fight Pacquiao. It's a possibility that McGregor could fight Pacquiao. It's a possibility McGregor is not going to chase Manny Pacquiao. He's going to go straight for Khabib if Khabib comes back out of retirement. And if McGregor decides to do that, I give him much respect to fight Khabib before he fights Manny Pacquiao. Because he wants that legacy. He wants to get that revenge back, man. And it seems like it's more than the money. Oh, you know when it's more than the money? When somebody pushes $100 million in your face, like Marquez, to fight Manny Pacquiao, and you say, no. That's all right. I like my honor that I beat him last and I knocked him out. That's worth more than $100 million. See how this shit goes? So it's not always money, right? Some things are more than money to certain people, okay? And the value of him knocking out Manny Pacquiao, besides taking $100 million, that's more worth it to put in legacy. You see what I'm saying? To put in your brain, delete that shit in your brain for the rest of your life. That image of him knocking out Manny Pacquiao, Mr. Marquez, right? So, here we go again. This is what I'm trying to explain to you now. With this time and legacy and putting an image in your brain, okay? Putting an image in your brain is very easy. And this is what Mayweather's trying to do. But he's trying to do it with less risk. But at the end of the day, see, I watched that fight with Logan Paul and KSI, the guy from UK. I saw that fight and oh my God, I felt like throwing up. I'd never seen the most foolishness in my life. I watched it yesterday and I said, Logan Paul can't fight. And Mayweather wants to fight him? I said, all right. But he could set the trend. He's setting the trend because if Ryan Garcia decided to fight a YouTuber, well, Mayweather did it first. Trailblazers sets the trail. They blazed the trail. Just like Showbiz said. Okay? So, at the end of the day, if Mayweather puts his hands up in victory in 2021, regardless who he fought, that's the image that's stuck in your head. And that's the image he wants you to have to say, the best ever. The best ever is who could do it last. You think, man, that's a whole nother video I'm going to do about legacy and time and who you think is the best with the old school fighters to this recent era. I'll chop that shit down a heartbeat, man. I'll chop it down in a heartbeat for my supporters and people that support me and help me on this channel, to let you understand it's not the past, it's what's happening now. And people minds, the minds are moving fast. It's what you could do for me now. What could you set in my image in my brain now, so when I'm ready to go, yeah, and you know they're all doing it for the casuals. They're doing it for the casuals, man. It's boxing fans versus the casuals. And then at the end of the day, casuals is numbers. Casuals is numbers. Boxing fans is boxing fans. So if I was to speak to a boxing fan, they tell me about Armstrong, Jack Johnson, Sugar Ray Robinson, all that stuff. Yo, don't get started with that, yo. Don't let me get that. I got another video for that. Okay? But Mayweather, he knew exactly what he's doing right now at this moment. He's setting an image in your brain. And that image to say, my hands is raised in 2021. You should remember me now. Regardless of what Manny Pacquiao does, regardless of what anybody do, remember me, TBE. That's all. The best ever. And Manny Pacquiao at the same time is playing chess on the board, saying no for decades. And I have a belt. And I could do what you do, and I could do better. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Remember, 50-0? A pro fight, you get 50 from McGregor, where you could have gave Thurman your mandatory. Yo, come on, man. Listen, we could go back and forth all day with this shit. All day we go back and forth about who's right and who's wrong. But it doesn't matter. It's what's set in stone. It's what's set in stone. So we shall see. After January 23rd tonight, we're going to see what's going on with McGregor. If McGregor wins, he has the right to fight Khabib for the rematch and put Manny Pacquiao on the back burner, which I would love. I would like that. I would like that as an example, because he wants Khabib. But if he decides to fight Pacquiao, good for Pacquiao, right? Now, if he loses tonight, same situation. What is Manny Pacquiao going to do? Would he fight Ryan Garcia at the age of 22, 23, just like Mayweather did? Just like Mayweather did with Canelo. He was green. He was green, but he got him at the right time. He got him at the right time. Hey, I know you be in there calling that shit child abuse, but the man is 23 years old. He's a grown-ass man. Green, but he's a grown-ass man. He got ambition. Child abuse or not, he gonna have to step in that ring and feel the pain. That's it. So Tank, hey, listen, I don't like this just as much as Tank don't like it, all right? If Ryan got on Tyson's hot box talking all that, we shall see, man. We shall see. Until then, see you after this fight. A lot of shit will be announced afterwards. From Manny Pacquiao, from Ryan Garcia. Hey, from McGregor. We're going to have a lot of announcements coming up, probably in the first week of the February, or who knows, the same day. We don't know. You know how this is. It's like waiting online forever, man. All right, y'all have a good one, man.